What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Madden 21 Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. As today, we've got ourselves a really tough game taking on the 10-3 Baltimore Ravens. Currently, we are 5-8, still fighting for a playoff spot, which is pretty wild. I didn't think we'd still be in the playoff hunt in Week 15 this season, but also our division has just been a mess from head to toe. Currently, we are in a three-way tie for first place, along with the Texans and Titans, who we just beat last episode. So, as you can tell, this division is just atrocious. Let's quickly take a look at what's going on around the rest of the league. The Ravens currently are tied for the number 1 seed with the Las Vegas Raiders. Did not expect to see the Raiders 10-3 at this point in the season. Other big surprises include the Dolphins being over 500, both the Texans and Titans really not playing all that well. And then the NFC, 3 teams have already clinched: the Niners, the Bears, and the Cowboys. Madden Sim loves Chicago. They love their playbook. Whoever the starting quarterback is on Chicago always puts up ridiculous numbers. It's weird. Rams are currently 7-6, by the way. Obviously, we own that first-round pick, so hopefully the Rams continue to lose. And it also appears that the Giants will probably own the top selection. So for our battle in the AFC South, it's going to be challenging as we play the Ravens and the Bears in our next 2 games. So we have to face off the MVP favorite, and we also have to play against Lamar Jackson. That's right. Nick Foles is currently in first place for the MVP race, the former Jaguar. We'll talk a little bit more about them next week, since that's when we'll be seeing them. Over 3/4 of the season done, I do want to take a quick look at the stats for our team. We're going to be looking at addressing a number of positions in this offseason, but I don't think quarterback is going to be one of them. Gardner Minshew's had a really solid season. He hasn't been great, but he has shown improvements from his rookie year, and I think there's a lot to like going forward with Minshew. Leonard Fournette at running back, he started off really hot. Hasn't played as well since, but he is still having a good year. I'm still undecided what we're going to do with him contract-wise. And then we really haven't found a good second back. Adrian Peterson's been all right. Chris Thompson obviously missed a lot of time. So we'll certainly be looking for another running back, regardless if Leonard Fournette is still here or not. Obviously, DJ Chark has been probably our best player of this season. But for what it's worth, ever since D.D. Westbrook got hurt a couple of weeks ago, Laviska Shenault has really played well since then. So certainly continue to keep your eye out for him. Maybe he'll reach the 1,000 yards mark on the season. The offensive line started this first half of the season. They were outstanding. But the pass blocking has gotten a lot worse. The run blocking as well, I feel like, hasn't been as good since it was towards the beginning of the season, which certainly hurts. I think having Cam Robinson miss extended time has really hurt because he was actually playing quite well before his injuries, plural. Defensively, it's been a roller coaster. We really struggled to start the year defensively, but we've played a lot better as of recently, led by 11 sacks from Josh Allen, 5 for Ifeadi Adenabu. All 5 sacks were after we acquired him at the trade deadline for the Vikings. He has had an outstanding season for us. Definitely a player I plan on re-signing at the end of the year. We have not gotten a lot of turnovers. We've only forced 4 fumbles. We've recovered more than 1. I don't think they're counting the special teams ones. The only player with more than 2 interceptions is Trey Herndon. Certainly going to look to improve the secondary this offseason. Might look for another outside corner along with C.J. Henderson. Maybe evaluate the safety position as well. Josh Lambo's had a weird year. 22 for 29 is solid. He has missed 4 extra points. It has still taken a while for me to get used to the kicking meter. It still feels way too fast at times, which is weird. And then Logan Cook has averaged the least amount of yards per punt, but he's had the most punts within the 20-yard line this season. So there's some good and there's some bad with Mr. Cook, to say the least. So obviously our opponent today is the Baltimore Ravens. They are led by one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL in Lamar Jackson, who has quickly developed into a Heisman Trophy winner at Louisville, to a question mark early into his NFL career, and now into an absolute superstar. He is going to be a problem for our defense today. Obviously, we know he can kill us with his legs, but Lamar Jackson is also a phenomenal pocket passer as well, so it's going to be a long day for our defense. Lamar has had another great season this year. He's throwing it more. He has ran the ball a lot less. You can thank Madden Sim for being stupid with that one. I think Gardner Minshew probably has a little bit more rushing yards than Lamar, which doesn't make any sense, but this game doesn't make any sense in general, so yeah, that'll happen. So the rest of this roster is very good. I think head to toe, you could make a compelling argument that this is the best roster on paper in the National Football League. So it is going to be a challenge for this team today, and certainly on paper has translated to wins. I mean, they do have the top record tied in the conference. So this is going to be a very tough matchup for our Jaguars today. But if Jacksonville is a true potential playoff team, you got to show out here against one of the top teams in the NFL. It's a rainy one here in Baltimore, Maryland at M&T Bank Stadium as the 10-3 Baltimore Ravens host the 5-8 Jacksonville Jaguars. Must-win game here for Jacksonville. They definitely want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Let's get this one started. Jacksonville starting with the football. It's 3rd and 8. Gardner Minshew looking to throw it, and he's quickly sacked. Calais Campbell, the former Jacksonville Jaguar, brings him down. Campbell was traded this past offseason for a 5th-round draft pick, and he has certainly made an impact on this Ravens defense. Baltimore's offense has it now. Is on 3rd down. Lamar connects with his tight end, Mark Andrews, for a gain of 23. And a Ravens 1st down. Obviously, we know Lamar can throw it, but he has some weapons in the backfield, including Mark Ingram and rookie J.K. Dobbins. 3rd and 10, another throw over to Andrews. He only gets around 6. Miles Jack is quickly there with the tackle, so that'll trot the field goal unit out, as here is the best kicker in the National Football League right now. And there's a compelling argument he's the best kicker of all time. Justin Tucker from 49 yards out. He drills it, and the Ravens are up 3-0. Jacksonville now with it. Handoff here for Chris Thompson on 1st down. He finds the hole, and it will gain around 15 before being tackled by Earl Thomas. Notice there were 3 defenders in that area. Earl Thomas loves that number 3. If you get it, you get it. That's all I'm going to say. 2nd and 11. Minshew connects with the rookie out of Colorado, Laviska Shenault, for a nice gain. 3rd and 6 now at the 20. Minshew scrambling a little bit, and he's going to be sacked again. The veteran Pernell McPhee, in his 2nd stint with the Ravens, gets the sack, so Jacksonville's going to have to kick the field goal. 47-yard attempt for Josh Lambo, and it is wide left. Not even close. No good. The kick meter should not be an issue this late into the Madden. I mean, we're still early in the Madden cycle, but game's been out for like 2 months. Fix your kick meter. There's Leonard Fournette losing 2. The rookie out of LSU, Patrick Queen, brings him down. 3rd and 2 now. Minshew scrambling like he's late on a date. Going to try to run for the 1st down and more. Minshew wants to back juke the defender, Patrick Queen, but to no avail. Still good conversion nonetheless by Minshew. 3rd and 13 now at the 46. Minshew going to look to throw it under some pressure. Risky pass for Chark. I think he caught it. Not that it matters because Marcus Peters pushed him out of bounds, so that'll be an incompletion and end the drive. Baltimore now with it. 3rd and 6. It's Nick Boyle with the catch. Did he get the 1st down? He's close. They are not going to give it to him. I thought it kind of looked like he got it, but the refs are going to say no, and Jacksonville gets the football back. 1st down. Minshew scrambling again. He's going to find Chris Conley within the 30, tackled at around the 21-yard line by Earl Thomas. Huge gain right there for Chris Conley. 2nd and goal now at the 2. Minshew going to hand it off for Leonard Fournette, who is untouched like weekend homework for a Jacksonville Jaguars touchdown. And they will take the lead as it should be 7-3, but the kick meter would come into play and Lambeau's PAT would go off the crossbar. I think that's Lambeau's 5th missed extra point this year, and it's not really his fault. Blame EA. Nonetheless, Jacksonville still leads as it is 6-3. Lamar going to keep it on the option. What a spin move past, I think, Leon Jacobs. That's a gain of 15 for Lamar. Now the 47. LJ scrambling. What a pass. And what a catch by the rookie, Devin Duvernay. A few plays later, Ravens now have it at the 6. 54 seconds left. Baltimore just called a timeout as on 2nd and 2. Lamar Jackson. What a throw! Off balance, but he still gets it anyway. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And the Ravens will now take the lead. That play was reviewed, but the call would stand as it is now 10-6. 2nd and 10, as Minshew's going to be sacked there by the defensive back. And Baltimore would get it back with really good field position. They have an opportunity here to potentially extend their lead, and it looks like they're going to do that as Lamar Jackson on the run breaks the ankles of Ronnie Harrison to the 16. And if you're Baltimore without any timeouts, you might as well kick a field goal right now, right? Okay, they're going to keep the offense out. Probably going to take a shot for the end zone. Wrong. Check down for Mark Ingram. He gets around 5 or 6. That is some phenomenal Andy Reid level of clock management. And the Jaguars are lucky to only be down by 4. Your score, Baltimore 10, Jacksonville 6. Let's go to the halftime report. We've had ourselves a very fun game up to this point. Chris Conley, by the way, has a very nice amount of receiving yards, so that's fun. Let's advance to the second half now. 3rd and 19, Lamar, short pass for Devin Duvernay. The third-round pick out of Texas, who only gets 10. And the Ravens will start the second half off with a 3-and-out. Good defense by Jacksonville. 2nd and 4 now. Minshew gets it to Chris Conley. Conley with a nice gain to the 40. Quickly tackled, but still a good play nonetheless for Chris Conley, who's probably had his best game of the season so far. And then on first down, Leonard Fournette gets the handoff. Good gain to around the 26-yard line. Leonard Fournette now, by the way, has officially passed the 1,000 mark in rushing yards for the 3rd time in his career. Very impressive. 3rd and 8. Screen for Chris Conley. He jukes out the defender and is wrapped up by Earl Thomas and Marlon Humphrey at the 11. Now it's 2nd and 6 from the 8. Minshew going to look to throw it. He gets it to Chris Thompson, who finds the end zone, and the Jaguars will take the lead. Thompson with his first touchdown this season. Josh Lambo on for the extra point, and he makes the kick this time. So clearly, Josh Lambo has remembered how to kick. Maybe the weather was preventing him. Maybe it was because of the rain. I don't know, but still, if you're one of the top kickers in the NFL, you can't really have those types of excuses. There's Lamar getting it to Marquise Brown for a gain of 18. Quiet game so far for Hollywood Brown. That's just his first catch of the day. Now from the 43, Lamar breaks a tackle from Allen. It's a fumble, and Baltimore recovers. That was the rookie defensive tackle, Devon Hamilton, who forced the ball out. Good play right there. 3rd and 4 now. Jackson looking to throw it, and he is going to quickly throw it away. Probably had an open rushing room there from a first down, but oh well, he decided not to run there. EA Sports in a nutshell. Jacksonville now with it. 3rd and 13. Calais Campbell sending a ton of pressure. Minshew has to throw it away in the middle of nowhere. So that would be an incompletion. Score remains 13-10 with about a minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. As Lamar, nearly sacked by Josh Allen, instead gets it to Ingram, who will reach the ball past the first down marker. Almost looked like his knee was down before he reached the ball, so I don't really think that's a first down. But the refs will be kind to the Ravens, I guess, as Lamar fumbles it again. Quincy Williams this time with the force, and it's quickly recovered by one of the Ravens' offensive linemen. So another lucky play there for the Ravens. Now at the 29, Baltimore moving it slowly but surely as there's Mark Andrews for a gain of 13. Ravens going to be forced to kick a field goal here as it's Justin Tucker to tie it up. This should be a chip shot for him from around 29 yards out, and it literally goes right down the middle. I don't think he could have painted that one through the uprights any better. And we are now tied up at 13 with 7 and change to go. 3rd and 2. Minshew looking to throw it. He gets it to DJ Chark, who's been really quiet today. Chark runs out of bounds at the 48 for a solid gain. 3rd and 1 now at the 39. Minshew under a little bit of pressure from Campbell, and that will be a sack. Calais Campbell with his 2nd of the day. Jacksonville's down to their 3rd-string left tackle with Ben Barch getting hurt today. Justin Herron is the gentleman who is in at that left tackle spot. Ravens with it. Lamar gains 30 on the run. Very good play right there. Now at the 29, 3rd and 4. Slow and steady wins the race. That's been the motto, I guess, for this Ravens drive. As Lamar, quick throw over to Devin Duvernay. That'll be a first down. He doesn't get much, but still, very nice catch right there by the rookie, who has looked quite good today. 3rd and 2 now at the 12. Here at the 2-minute warning. Handoff for Mark Ingram. He will convert. And Baltimore is continuing to chew this clock away. 3rd and goal now from the 3. Jacksonville is starting to use their timeouts, by the way, as Lamar hands it off for Ingram, and he does not get it. Ronnie Harrison is right there to bring him down, so that'll force the field goal unit to come out. Justin Tucker is currently 2 for 2 today, going to try to make it 3 for 3, and he will connect. Ravens up 16-13. Jacksonville is a little bit over a minute with no timeouts. Let's see what they can do. 2nd and 11. Very tough throw from Minshew, and Eifert caught it. I thought the defensive back, I think that was Earl Thomas, was going to make a play on that ball. Incredible throw, incredible catch. 2nd and 9. Another tough pass by Minshew, and it's caught by Chenault at the 15. Jacksonville has a chance to win this one. 1st and 10, 27 seconds to go. Minshew under pressure, and he is sacked by Pernell McPhee. Jacksonville has to spike it quickly, and they do with 5 seconds to go. So Jacksonville will be wise here to kick the field goal, and indeed, it's Josh Lambo from 46 yards out to send us to overtime, and he nails it. Josh Lambo avenging himself from his previous missed kicks today. And through 4 quarters, this game is not quite done yet. Tied up at 16, we're headed to overtime. Jacksonville chooses tails. It lands on heads, unfortunately, so Baltimore will start the overtime period on the offensive side of the ball. Jacksonville is currently 1-2 this year in overtime games. Going to try to make that 2-2 today. 2nd and 5. Handoff for Mark Ingram. Excellent blocking by the right side of that Ravens offensive line as Ingram will bring it to the 48-yard line. Following play, it's 1st down. This time Lamar will fake the handoff, and he is sacked. Josh Allen and Ifeadi Adenabu were both there to make the play. That is the Jaguars' first sack in this game. 3rd and 8 now. Lamar under a ton of pressure, trying to get it to Ingram. The pass is incomplete, so Jacksonville will get the ball. Field goal wins it. Any sort of points wins it. As on 3rd and 4, Minshew under pressure, and he will be clobbered in the pocket. Incomplete. Very quick drive from the Jaguars offense. So now the Ravens have a chance, maybe a couple 1st downs away from being in field goal range. Tough catch by Duvernay, and officially the Ravens are in Justin Tucker territory. 3rd and 3. Ingram with the handoff, and he does not get it. Wrapped up by Joe Schobert. So that means it is Justin Tucker time for the win, and Jacksonville will call time. Going to try to ice the kicker. But this isn't your everyday Joe Schmo at kicker. This is Justin Tucker from 43 yards out, and the walk-off. The kick is right down Main Street, and the Baltimore Ravens will win a nail-biter 19-16. Normally, I would say Jacksonville, hold your heads high. You played one of the best teams in the league on the road today, and you really hung in there. The fact that Jacksonville took this game to overtime is very impressive. But I'm not going to act all positive like that because we're in week 15 of the season, and Jacksonville has to win pretty much every game they play. Lamar did not play outstanding. He played well, didn't make any mistakes, but he wasn't great. I think the same could be said for Gardner Minshew. He was all right, but Minshew was under pressure all day. Jacksonville's offensive line, or at least their pass blocking, was bad. Both run games were pretty good. Baltimore's especially. Lamar Jackson and Mark Ingram both ran wild. Chris Conley, the leading receiver today, with 83 yards. Mark Ingram and Chris Thompson each had a pair of receiving touchdowns. Justin Herron allowed 3 sacks. He did not play the whole game, mainly because he did not start, obviously. Ben Barch played. He got hurt. Thank the Lord Ben Barch will be back this upcoming week because Justin Herron's just not good at football. I mean, we already missed Cam Robinson enough, and obviously Ben Barch is a downgrade, but, I mean, Justin Herron was just bad today. The Ravens' pass rush was outstanding in this football game, and, I mean, had Barch not gotten hurt, maybe things would have been different, but, I mean, Ben Barch isn't that much better, so probably wouldn't have been that much different. The defenses were really impressive for both teams. There were not any interceptions. There actually weren't any turnovers. Jacksonville was close twice, however. So Tennessee ended up losing to Detroit, so they are 5-9. Houston ended up beating the Colts. So Houston is now 6-8, a game ahead of us in Tennessee. So the Texans are now in the driver's seat to win this division. And now, it's for real. We got to win every game we play. Next one will be against Nick Foles and the Chicago Bears. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm out. Deuces.